very, very warm welcome this afternoon to the Midland Hotel to the Inspiring Women Awards 2012. Could you please be upstanding and welcome all the shortlisted for the Inspiring Women Awards 2012. Also well worth listening to now is Jacqueline Hughes-Lundy, the organiser of this fabulous event.
Welcome to the 20th Annual Inspiring Women Awards. In 2011, I decided to set up the Inspiring Women Association, and I gathered together a desperate actually was my first word, group of women from the ranks of sponsors, corporate supporters, finalists and previous winners. Really, the idea was that we would have entertaining and stimulating dinners and to form an unofficial mentoring group for the past, present and future winners of the Inspiring Young Woman Award. Their support has been fantastic this year, and I would like to say how much I've enjoyed these evenings, the last of which was broadcast on Sky Sports. So that just leaves me to wish you an enjoyable lunch. We have some inspiring stories to come.
The BBC and Radio Manchester are extremely proud to be sponsoring this event.
And the winner is Maria McGagan.
Hello again. I'd just like to say thank you very much. Completely, I know everybody says this, but completely unexpected. And journalists are notorious. They hate being the story. They want to follow the story. So it's nice on a Friday afternoon in Manchester in the Midlands with 2 glasses of champagne inside me to be the story. Thank you very much.
Abode Hotels and Michael Keynes are really proud to be sponsor for Inspiring Women, and especially for the community, because it is something that we're really believing in and work with.
The winner is Kate Spall.
This means so much to me, and this is about a daughter's love really for her mum, and somebody that inspired me, and somebody that would be so proud today to see me here doing this. So really this is for mum, so thanks so much.
There's a room of, I would imagine, a fair number of role models here, but this young woman has clearly got her own motivation, her own set of principles, and I think she's going to do very well on her own.
Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Girls, who run the world? 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 Girls, what we run the world. Who run the world? Girls.
Charlotte is not driven by money, she's driven by the ability and the desire to pass on her knowledge to pupils.
Going into care, it was nice to get to know a kind of mother and father figure, which is what I didn't have back when I was with my mum, so it was an interesting experience going into care.
She's probably doing anywhere between 14 to 20 hours of actual contact volunteering, but she's also in school helping prepare lessons, supporting staff through other activities, so she's probably here and doing more hours than a full-time teacher would do.
So if the inspiring young woman Charlotte would come to the stage, please.
I feel so overwhelmed by everything, but what I've just seen on the screen just put everything into perspective for me, and I just want to say a massive thank you to Ben and Jane being there all my life, which are my lifelong friends from up in Kendal, and they're here today, and also to Lindsay as well, who I work with, who gives me the opportunity to go out and work with all the children in Salford and all the primary schools, and a massive thank you to my foster parents and all my foster sisters. So thank you again.
And this neatly leads us on to the charity appeal, which is in aid of the Inspiring Young Woman Foundation, of which Charlotte is a beneficiary. And whilst only in its third year, the more I read about the passion, the drive and the commitment of our young women nominated for this award, the more it inspires me to support them personally and obviously financially through the foundation.
Leslie Udwin was a stage and screen actress who got a bee in a bonnet about something, and she made a film about it. And that film was called Sitting Targets. She then went on to make many other films, and her credits include many that you will have seen. Please give a very, very warm Midland Hotel welcome for this Inspiring Women event to Leslie Udwin.
Thank you for honouring me with this invitation. And thank you for your very warm hospitality. When you asked me to come over from Copenhagen and be here today, I didn't hesitate for a second, did I? It was a resounding yes, because I love Manchester and I've had a very rich and very formative history with this city. And I love women. Thank you! And I cannot think of a more pleasurable way of spending a day than celebrating the achievements of such extraordinary, talented, energetic, fearless, courageous, inspiring women.
As you'll be aware, Deloitte have sponsored this category for the last 12 years, and I've been privileged enough to stand on this stage for many of those years. The whole aim of the business category is to actually recognise some of our most prominent business women in the North West as nominated by the members of the public, and I think that, we shouldn't forget that. Anybody who's here today has been nominated by the public. So without further ado, I'll hand over to Leslie.
And the winner is Tracy Mort.
Wow, I don't really know what to say. I'd just like to say thank you very much. Thank you.
Manchester Metropolitan University are delighted to sponsor this award.
Clippy McKenna!
Do you know what? I never would have thought at 16 years old when I left school that I would be here today. Do you know what? You don't have to go to, you don't have to do A-levels, you don't have to follow the route, you just have to have a dream. And I never knew what I wanted to do until I was about 30 odd. And it just shows you that my 2 apple trees that are still standing in my back garden have proven that life is just a whirlwind and you never know what you're going to get. And it is like it's like a box of chocolates. You really don't know what you're going to get until you bite into it. And I hate strawberry chocolates. But I just wanted to say that I wouldn't be able to be here today without my fiancé, who's not here today. When I encouraged him on my first order to go into Harvey Nichols to give up his job. And his job was amazing. Mine was, I just left uni. I went to uni when I was 27 and I will babble on, so I'm gonna wind myself in a bit. But when I was 27, I went to uni and I went to Manchester Metropolitan, so big up because this is amazing.
I'd like to invite Hank Hughes Lundy to come up and make this presentation. Hank.
I have to say, this is one in a couple of years that I've done this. There's new faces, there's old faces, there's faces that I've seen since I was a little kid. But there's one thing I've always seen through this, is everyone is always accepted with open arms. And I've grown up with this event, and it's always been a big thing out of my life. I would like to thank my mother for being my inspirational woman, because I had to put the soppy bit in really, didn't I?
The success of this day wouldn't have been possible without the tireless hard work of someone who's genuinely committed to the cause that you're all celebrating today, which is the inspiration of women here in Manchester and the wider North West. It's her big day. Please give her a big round of applause to Jacqueline Hughes Lundy.
I would just like to congratulate our 5 winners and once more to ask them, and I know Kate's left, but to ask them to join me on stage so that once more we can just celebrate them. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a safe journey home, and I look forward to seeing you in 2013 when we will be celebrating our 21st birthday. Thank you.